Hi, it's May. Jenny and Kristen and Courtney and Lisa are here. I'm Serena, who no longer has anything on the roof of her mouth from that tea. That was fun. Okay, so it's May. It's May 6th, guys. First of all, did everyone book their flights to Austin? Not yet? Okay, Lisa, you have an email. You got it like 1 in the morning. Same thing with you, Kristen. Okay. So call as soon as we get off here. They'll give you a number, a reference number, and then just book. I already found my flights when I called, so it was easy. I just was like, here's the flight I want. There is a cap on cost for flights. But you guys should be good coming from, everyone should be good. The only somebody who had an issue with their flights lives in Iowa, which is strange because that would be not very far. But find a couple flights that you like and then just present them to the Amex people. That is exactly how we book every single trip here. Is with Amex Business. Very easy, very exciting. Congratulations, by the way. Ginny, we will miss you. We will miss you, but there are so many opportunities to earn trips and prizes and gifts galore here for just helping the people. So dive on in. May is no different than April, except we have a couple new things happening. So normally in May, we have a Mother's Day group because usually we have a skincare. Usually we have like the 20% off of the youth line, but they moved that to February, I'm assuming to boost 2024 right out the gates. So now we're left with like a women's bundle, which you saw, a few BOGOs, some other incentives for May, but nothing really concrete to do like a group with, or like a flash sale or flash party like we did for skincare. So I wanted to do something unique in the wellness club. And it aligns with something I'm going through too. So if your life is not stressful like mine is, then this might not be for your niche. But if it is, and you are always on the hunt to find new ways to navigate stress and help induce calm, boost your mood, this is really perfect timing because obviously Cheer Up and Chill Out just launched. So I curated this very simple bundle, which I'm sure you saw, but I'll do a favor and throw it up on the screen. And we'll go back to this. Okay, so there I am. This is a picture of me. Doesn't look like me, but it's me. This is going to be like a mom's mood boosting group, and it's going to be in the wellness club. It's going to kick off on Monday, the 13th. So this is a great opportunity for you to set some time aside today to work, to ignite new conversations and reignite current conversations, because even if this group doesn't pertain to the person that you're talking to, it still gives you a reason to reach out. It still gives you a reason to give them two choices. Like, hey, which makes more sense for you? Because I know you're trying to tackle XYZ. Does it make sense for you to jump into this group that kicks off on Monday? That's all about reclaiming your calm. It is centered around learning new techniques for calm, foods that boost your mood. It's going to only add value. It's not going to be like this huge time-sucking experience, right? It's going to add value. So they'll have a checklist that they'll follow. They'll have a shopping list that they can go to the store to make sure that they have plenty of foods that help aid in anti-stress, bringing in the calm, mood boosting, things like that. And then, of course, 3 supplements from our catalog, right? So Cheer Up and Chill Out being the obvious one. Mood Lift. Mood Lift is great because that bottle is a big bottle, but Mood Lift is one of those supplements that needs to be taken daily, consistently. So we're going to like really, really bring that apart of their daily routine from here on out, not just the 7 days. And there you go. That also will create a loyal customer, because once the mood lift is gone, it is time to bring in more, because it's just part of your daily routine. And then GLA, or menopause complex. Mood and stress directly related to estrogen and progesterone, we know. Mood and stress related to those symptoms of perimenopause and full-blown menopause. So let's help tackle those at the root by, if you're perimenopausal or even pre, right? Even like just in your 30s, GLA is your best friend daily. And then of course, if you're in full-blown menopause, that menopause complex is your daily best friend. So there's the lineup right there. The bundle is $100. Like the bundle is literally, I think for us to order it is less than $100. For members, it's $100. So you can curate any type of bundle that you want. You can keep it at 100, but you're giving them a choice, right? Like, we can add in da-da-da-da, so you can get free shipping. You can add to your loyalty order, of course, and move up the date. This just gives you an opportunity to invite to something, because in order to have a growing business, you're always needing to invite people to things that add value to their life. So that's going to kick off on May 13th on Monday through the 20th. We'll go 7 days in the Wellness Club. I think Courtney's going to help co-lead this group, right, Court? Okay, awesome. You're the perfect person to do it, because her house can be burning down and she still has a smile on her face. So she is a great person. And then I'm like the little guinea pig who's like, pick me. I need to reclaim my calm. So I will definitely be joining in. And that is another kicker about this business, is that yes, you can be an expert in all sorts of things, or maybe just one, which is perfect, but you're also a real person. And the more real and the more authentic that you are, and the more you tell people that you need them just as much as they need you, the more they need you. All right. So being vulnerable is the one thing we teach in our mentorship group, right? Like once you can bring your confidence to a level that is ready to share things that you wouldn't normally share if you didn't have a business, that's when things start to really, really, really ignite and really catapult that momentum, because you're being super truthful and vulnerable and saying, yes, I might be great at all of these things, but I need a little help right now. So if you need help too, let's do this together. That rings true for the 7-day cleanse. That rings true for any type of routine. And then for this group as well, I'm going through it. I'm not even sure what it is, but it's capital I and capital T, and it sucks. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to tell my people what I'm going through, and I'm going to invite them to a group that's going to help all of us. So if that sounds similar to you, then feel free to invite away. I'm going to be going live in that page to talk about this group and to discuss what it entails, and then to have a call to action. So if there's anybody that you have in mind that you want to invite, you can tag them in that video, or you can just simply share the event. All right. So if you're new to our team, welcome. This is like, I'm sure I'm beating you like a dead horse if you've been here for a long time, but we do things in threes, and we do, oh, here comes Kelly. Hang on a second. Welcoming Kelly. Kelly is brand spanking new and just joined us from Virginia. I live in Virginia, so this is very exciting. We actually live in the same county. We're having lunch on Thursday, so I'm so pumped. Welcome, Kelly. She works from home, so feel free. I understand why your camera is off, but yay, you're here.
I'm here. I'm
You're
so happy
here.
to be here finally. Oh my word.
Oh my word, we are so happy to have you. We're just a few minutes in, so feel free to just dive on in. I'm going to go back to sharing my screen, and this is specifically for you if you're new. We work in threes, and we call it Star Club. And for every 3 people that you help with a total order of $500, you are going to earn 30% off of their orders and then a $75 bonus. So you'll see in your back office that it'll look like three little stars or 3 big stars. And if you get to the end of the month and you have a hanging star or an empty star, that's when you're like, oh no, I got to close out that's why we use that term. Have you closed out a star club, or have you hit star club, or how many star clubs? You'll hear that verbiage. You'll hear us talking about Star Club all the time, because that's ultimately what moves your business forward, is brand new clients every single month. And then of course you retain the ones who are loyal and love you, because you always have something to invite to and you're always continuing to reach out. So that Star Club is helping 3 people. $250-ish tends to be the 30% off of 500 plus 75. And then of course, double that, and then it doubles, and then double that, and it continues to increase by a third. So let's talk about what's happening in May as far as our team goes. This is our kickoff call. This is our kickstart to May, 6 days late. But we're here and we're in it to win it. And we are going to reboot our mentorship program that we did in February. That was so awesome. Raise your hand if you were a part of it and you loved it. Everybody's hands are up. It was so great. It's in a private page. Mentored to more is what we call it, because yes, that's why we're here, right? We're here for more. So the form to fill out to join this group is right here. And what I'll do is I'll copy and paste and put it in the chat. This is just a couple questions to see if this would be a good fit for you. Of course, this is free, but it is absolutely priceless. You are going to get access to Lisa and Courtney and myself and Kirsten, who all have experience in this space. You get to bring your experience to this space, and you really, really, really kickstart your journey or continue your journey of building your confidence, boosting your sales, making an impact, and growing a lifelong business here with a community that is over the moon, happy to work with you every single month. Lots of text messages coming in. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Here is save this for your people. I'm going to put it in the chat. Just save this link for your ambassadors and your downline so that you can send this form to them and invite them to this. Again, this is a private page off of our team page. We'll have special calls. Courtney and Kirsten and Lisa and I will get together, and typically those are evening calls, 8 p.m. calls, Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific time. We know that, you're doing dinner, bath, and bedtime. So we like to keep these short, sweet, really pack a punch. Of course, they're recorded. And then we're going to give you rails, right? We're going to give you carrots, if you will, so that you're not totally overwhelmed, but you are still taking action every day. All right. So that's what this business, of course, is all about, is the consistency and the action that is daily, because you cannot boil any spaghetti noodles with cold water, right? It's like the worst analogy. Kirsten has the best one of the boulder at the bottom of the hill. You start with this big giant boulder at the bottom of the hill, and it takes a lot of effort to get yourself moving, to create that momentum, to get halfway up the hill. But what happens if you slow down and you start to stop, right? That boulder just starts to crumble down back onto you. If you keep moving forward, inch by inch, you're going to get to the top. That's why we're here. Sometimes we slow down, but we always show up. All right. So let's talk about the mentorship program. Kirsten, you want to unmute? Sorry, I'm ambushing you.
It's okay.
So Kirsten is about to be asked to speak on the Mission Possible Monday call.
I forgot about that. You did mention it and then they never called. I was like, okay.
That's because today in an hour is Roger Barnett. So we didn't want to steal his thunder. So I'm going to ask you on the spot, this is recording. What do you feel like you are best equipped to share and add value and deliver to our team and the field? What is your expertise and focus that you want to talk about?
You really did ambush me.
On purpose.
Um, I really think that I think the biggest thing that I've learned over the years, and I've always had a passion for and encouraged, and even though I like struggled with it, I never I never really overcame it at Beachbody, but I really think that mindset, like I just think belief and mindset is everything you need to be successful. Like it doesn't matter. And I feel like I'm proof of that. Like I came in here and I killed it, but not because I am like an expert in anything. It's because I just came in and was like, I just believed. Like I just believed so much in the mission of the company and the products and the energy behind that belief. People kept following me. Like even though I like shut the door on a business that I praised. I bled Beachbody Blue. I was like a Beachbody superstar. I mean, I really was. I was like, I loved everything about it. I talked to anybody and everybody about it. And I just think I was very authentic about who I am and what I believe. And I stood true to that. And then I just really have really talked about, I don't know, I just think belief. I mean, I just think it's belief in yourself, belief in the products, belief in your team, belief in the leaders that are mentoring you. It's really belief.
Yeah, I love it. Okay. I'm sending that over to corporate. You're stuck. Just kidding. Just kidding.
No, it's fine. I actually did a presentation on it not too long ago, like
no, it's
about that, but
it's so good. And it's so what I also said. I really believe that you can share so well, and so you can articulate so well about vision, because it's such a huge component of beginning a business. Because if you just start and you have no idea where you're going and you have no idea what you want, it's very easy for you to stop. But if you start by setting your vision for what you want, who you want to help, what you want from that, and you cast out this vision, of your future, it's hard to stop. So I shared that, but belief and vision, like obviously they intertwine. So congratulations there. It's so awesome. It's next Monday or the following Monday. You might have to come home real fast from Scottsdale, or do it from Scottsdale. I mean, not Scottsdale, Austin.
oh
Yeah, you might be.
Aren't we? Do we come home Sunday?
Yeah, we come home Sunday. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they better give me some time. I'm not like
They like give 4 days.
Things.
Ask Courtney. They give you about 4 days. Heads up. Very fun. It's very fun. Very, very just, they throw you in.
Well, I'm honored.
Wait,
So
let me tell you
cool.
something, Kirsten. The high after it, you're gonna probably have like it's like the best day ever.
Yeah. I mean, well, okay, so here's a fun fact, you guys. And I'm gonna find it. I had it on my vision board and it's somewhere in there, to be on Beachbody's national wake-up call. Like I created the vision, like I put my picture on the NWC logo, put it on my vision board, and was with them for 11 years, and they never asked me. And here we are, like 6 months in. So
woo, there you go. It's called vision. And you never know when it's going to come to fruition. So, all right, let's really, really quickly just recap the monthly focus for May and what's happening in wellness communities, that if you want to partake, There is that bundle going on that is very, very discounted. So this is one of those things for us to think about in our own pantries, this women's nutrition bundle. Because yes, it comes with a cute download. All of our monthly specials will have this like digital download to add value. It's $226 normally, but with this discount for May, it's $169. And the promo code is women health. Women health. The only reason why this doesn't super wow me is because it comes with a women's multivitamin. And I take my Mayology every day. Like I don't need that extra bottle of, so it's tricky for me. But there are a few people in my clients that don't do Mayology and they just kind of take one-offs. So I'll be presenting this to them because it has Flora and Flow, which is amazing. The GLA also, and then a bag of Life Shake. So even the bag of Life Shake, the Flora and Flow, and the GLA, like that might be enough to push me over the edge. I'll have to do the math on how much you're actually saving.
Would you do Flora and Flow postmenopausal? Does that make sense? Or
Yeah, that's a really good question. Yes, because it's urinary tract probiotic.
okay.
So
I'm
it's
just thinking like my
season.
mom, my aunt, like
Yeah, it's all seasons of womanhood.
Can
But
you swap out the menopause? Swap out the GLA for the
for
menopause?
menopause, no, but that's what I have in our mood boosting moms group.
Right.
Is GLA
Yeah.
menopause. Yeah. So this might not even pertain to your niche, Jenny, right? Okay, so that free
but Jenny, but honestly, if she just added the Life Shake, if you just added the Life Shake to the bundle that Serena made, it's pretty much the same price. So you really could do your own, women's nutrition bundle and
that's why I
then
do
you can
really like
download the free thing anyways and give it to them.
totally. I don't even know what the download is. It's a women's recipe ebook. So one of us will have to get our hands on that and we'll share that in our wellness groups. Because who doesn't love recipe? I love recipe books. I don't know how to follow a recipe, but I just love having them. I'm like 1/4 of a cup of paprika. Yes. Oh, 1/4 of a teaspoon. Whoops. All right. And then of course you get 20% off the selected health products. So yes, that bundle that I created, if they use, it's going to be discounted for May. So that's another great opportunity for that bundle because GLA is in there. So is menopausal complex. So is collagen. Let's look. Here are what is eligible for the 20% off. So you got GLA, menopause balance, osteomatrix, which is bone, collagen, the stick packs, collagen, the pouch, Flora and Flow, the Mayology prenatal prep, meaning before you get pregnant, during pregnancy, and post. Those are all 20% off. Ooh, who do we know that's having babies? Anyone? I think that ship has sailed for me, but okay. So there's that right there. Women 20 is the promo code for those women's products. Okay. What else? What else do we want to talk about? Our calendar for the month of May as far as a business opportunity call, a team-wide business opportunity call, the end of the month before Memorial Day. What do we think? Not everybody all at once. Don't get too excited about it. Lisa, Kelly, the thing behind Lisa is where she makes her teenagers put their cell phones. She's a high school teacher. Is that crazy? That's crazy.
That's so cool. I love that. It's like, where am I? I love
No,
that.
you can't be on TikTok. All right.
So,
So,
I
go
was just gonna, okay, so I was just gonna talk about the biz op. So I'll share in the page. I actually am doing one with Robbie this week, and we can participate in that and the next. But one of the thing and do our own. But one of the things that I think is a good idea, and you guys can nix it or not, but what if we like really did focus on doing just a teacher, like invited teachers to our call? Because summer is here, they're going to be off school, and maybe they want to earn some extra income.
yeah, I think that's a great idea. I think that we can gear it around teachers, but of course, whoever wants to come can come.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's a very valid statement for sure. I mean, I have plenty of friends who are like counting down the days, just like Lisa is.
And we could do like a little, maybe like to bring value to it, we could do like a little time management training, like make that the value add, like,
This is how you do this.
yeah, and like gear it towards teachers. But I mean, I think, because I think about sometimes when we think about who can we invite to this opportunity, it's a little bit overwhelming. You're like, so many people, but what if you literally just sat down and made a list of every single teacher you knew, and that's who you connected with? Not saying you reach out to them and be like, hi, you're a teacher, do you want to do a business? But like start just building that relationship and just being like laser sharp focused, like, hey, what are you doing this summer? Like just starting to, but
Plant
it
the
would
seeds.
really help, I think, a lot of people, especially like newer ambassadors on our team, like it would help them create a list. Like just go to your friends list and write down all of your teachers and start connecting with them and see what they're up to this summer.
It's a great idea. All right. So teacher focused biz opportunity that is centered around, teaching time management for enjoying your summer and boosting your income while being at home with your kids. Yeah, I love it. Okay. So we are May calendar. I have my Canva open right now. Let's talk dates. And then I'll post this calendar in our team page. Calendar May. Like, so do we want to do it the Thursday before Memorial Day because people leave Friday or people are going to be gone? What do we think?
Well, it's kind of tough because it's like the 30th is the week after is the 30th. So are we trying to close people before the end of the month? However, if you go the week before, then people are like checked out before Memorial Day. I don't know. Like our last day of school is the 24th. Lisa's is probably similar.
Mine too. What about your?
Yep.
Me too.
So I don't know. Like how are I feel like I'm trying to think of like I feel like that last week of school and the.
What about?
No.
Yeah, we probably don't want to do it the last week of school because people are in that.
Well, can I like, I know like Zooms are so like fun, but I mean, most people don't like them, right? So like, what if instead of doing a Zoom if you're like honoring this like sort of career path that makes it kind of hard to balance everything, what if it was like a text class? Have you ever done like a texting class?
No, I don't even know what
Like
that
I
is.
used to do them with oils all the time, and it's basically like you basically get everybody together into a group chat, and it goes for like, I guess we would run it for like a 24-hour period, and you basically put everything in, you're having everything in like it's not like a Canva. I'll have to get what it looks like, but it's basically like,
The only, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I see what I see what you're saying. I've seen.
I'm just
I've
trying
been
to
a part
say
of them
something
before.
something like different where it's a little bit more like, and then there's like a real time sensitive, then it's just a call to action and whatever. And they have that like, and you're kind of doing it to show them like, listen, we can have a Zoom, that's fine. But like it's Memorial Day weekend, you're finishing up your classroom. This is another option when you're in like the super thickness of teaching.
I like that idea for like a group, like someone who's already in our world to be a part of a text thing because they already are in it. But the last business opportunity call that we did, the reason why I even like introduced the call, but was saying we could do this via text or we could do this on Facebook Messenger. But the reason why we want to see your faces in these Hollywood squares and be a part is we want you to see, feel, taste, touch our culture.
Oh yeah, I get it.
So I think,
For sure.
and we are the anti-Zoom, right? Like we are like barefoot in pajamas with sweat dried, like we are real and we want people to see authentic and we want people to see, you know, what it's like to be here in the beginning, what it's like to be here for a long time, what it's
So
like
then
to
maybe classifying it like the anti-Zoom Zoom business launch,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Can you get in here? Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
on mute.
so how about we do it that and it doesn't have to be closing out May necessarily. Like, yeah, you're gonna be heavy to hit somebody up on May 31st, but what if we just keep it to either the 29th or the 30th? And whatever happens, happens, right? Like if it goes into June, it's still the second quarter. And that way it gives like Kelly time to like, you know, it gives our new people time to get comfy cozy and invite. And also
I
have
think it would be
a couple weeks.
I think it'd be better because everybody's going to be like, we have so many events that last week
Yeah.
of school and everybody's ready for Memorial Day weekend. And then once everything's over, it's like, okay.
And
I'm
then
in
they're
summer mode.
Yeah. And so they get a few days and we're like, come join us. Let's kick off your summer. We have a plan. We have a plan for you.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
At least the
But-
holidays over. People up north still have like another week of school, whatever.
Yeah. So 30th or 29th. Usually we love a Thursday, but I'm down to if we want that extra 2 days to do it on the 30th or the 29th.
I feel like Thursday, just because Monday is Memorial Day, so we'll have like that extra day to invite to it.
Cool.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I love it. All right. So biz off teacher. Okay, I'll fine tune this later, but I'm going to pop that in there. All right, so the 13th, we've got the mom's mood boosting for 7 days. That'll be in the Wellness Club. We have the business opportunity call centered around teachers on the 30th. Do we want to throw in a 7-day cleanse group? So we have that to invite to. Because we can, you do?
I just do really well with them. I
Me
feel
too.
like a lot of people join me for that. And
I got a plan. Let's make it start June. So we have all of May to invite to it and we'll start it that beginning of June. And we'll do
Okay.
2 in June. What is the June calendar? What if we do month? June 3rd.
Yeah.
Monday, June 3rd, start day?
Yep.
Yeah, I like that too. Cleanse group, then we can really heavy hit at the end of the month to donate, to invite to that. So I put in the chat the form to fill out. It's just a few questions for our Mentored in May group. And then the girls and I will get together offline to set the dates for our first call. Those will be fun. And then you, person joining the mentorship group, will have all of the things to invite to. We'll help verbiage, we'll help with not being awkward, we'll help with being bold, some sample verbiage that we use, how to create authentic relationships online, all that good stuff. Is it time for us to go to lunch, Kelly? Just
Can't
kidding.
wait. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, we're gonna have some delicious food and hopefully the weather's better though, honestly. That's what I'm looking.
Is it-
Fingers.
Is it steamy where you guys are too? It's very steamy and hot here and rainy.
It's gross. It's gross.
Swamp weather. All right, well, I'm gonna send a video to corporate to tell Robbie what Kirsten is talking about. And once all the dust settles from everyone booking their Austin trips, I'm sure you'll get reached out to 4 days prior to the call. But you know it's coming, so.
excited.
Does anybody have any questions or anything they want to share or any wins, even though it's only 6 days in, but we're all scared because no one's been working for the last 6 days? It's okay, it happens.
Guilty.
It happens. It happens.
Well, I have been working. So this is really fun and exciting, you guys. Like I can't even, anyways, I'm like opening a gym in my house.
So cool.
I'm just starting a fitness business and I'm going to have a wellness center. It's
Ain't
like
no
no
thing, no big deal.
no big deal. We got the flooring. It's all put in. I have like a real gym space now in my garage.
We are all flying to Florida for your first class.
Yes, I already have my first boot camp starting June 3rd, 6
That's so
a.m.,
awesome.
6 spots. So,
So all 6 of those people could start their cleanse too. You can make it an semi-easy boot camp.
yeah, that's sort of the plan. So we've got I've got 2 people that are committed. I haven't like posted it publicly. Those are just behind the scenes. So
So awesome.
yeah, so it's
So awesome.
happening. I figured I don't have a space, but I have a house. So, and it's way cheaper overhead anyways.
I
So.
believe it. I'm pretty sure you have to pay it every month.
So,
Cool.
I'm pumped.
Anyone else have anything they want to share?
I was planning on doing an in-person event in my house.
Do it.
So
On my way.
any suggestions? I mean, I know, like I used to work in home party businesses, so this is kind of out my alley, but how, if you have any suggestions for this in particular,
We have lots of suggestions we can give you, and that's so exciting. Did you used to be a part of Party Light by any chance?
I did, yeah.
So was my mom, and that was so fun. I remember helping her with her Party Light, her Party Light parties she would have.
Mhm.
So these will be a little different. No snuffing, which is like the best part of buying
Yes,
cute
yeah.
little
Don't have
snuffers.
all that smoke afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll definitely set a date, get your invites ready, and we can definitely help support you and give you kind of some rails on how to do an in-person event. They're the best. Kirsten did one a couple months ago. They're just so fun it's just so fun to be in person.
Yeah.
And it's so fun to give people an excuse to, have a cup of tea and commiserate and be together. So invite, and then we'll help you with some content.
Okay.
Cool. Want to
All
take a
right.
picture? Want to take a picture since Lisa's about to start class? 1, 2, 3. Yay. All right. We have officially now May can start. We saw each other. We hugged. May can start now. All right. I'll fine tune the calendar, post it in the team page, go live later and talk about the moms group. And then you guys can run with that too. If you want to invite to that and then give people different options, it's a great way to reignite or ignite. Cool.
Okay.
All right. See you guys
Bye.
later. Bye.